Chapter 2, The Secret of the Brick Wall in Diagon Alley. The next morning, the sun rose over the cold, gray sea. Harry woke up and felt a heavy weight on his legs. It was Hagrid's giant coat. Harry smiled. It wasn't a dream, he was a wizard. "Hurry up, Harry," Hagrid said, patting his pockets. "We have lots of shopping to do. Magic wands don't grow on trees, you know." They took the small boat back to the shore. Harry watched Hagrid. The giant was so big that the boat almost sank into the water. When they reached London, everything felt very busy. People in suits walked past them, never noticing the giant man in the shaggy coat. Harry realized that non-magical people, Hagrid called them, Muggles, hardly ever noticed the magic right under their noses. The leaky cauldron. They walked down a busy street until they stopped in front of a tiny, dark shop. It looked very old and dusty. The sign above the door said the Leaky Cauldron. "This is it," Hagrid whispered. Inside, the shop was quiet and smelled of old wood and strange spices. People in long robes and pointed hats were sitting at small tables. When they saw Harry, the room went silent. A man with a very long, thin neck ran forward. "Bless my soul," he cried. "It's Harry Potter." Everyone wanted to shake Harry's hand. They were so happy to see him. Harry felt very shy. He didn't feel like a hero, he just felt like a boy who lived under the stairs. But Hagrid patted his shoulder. "They remember you, Harry. You're a very special person." The secret brick wall. Hagrid led Harry to a small, walled backyard behind the shop. There was nothing there but a trash can and a few weeds. "Watch closely, Harry," Hagrid said. He took out his pink umbrella and tapped a specific brick in the wall. Tap, tap, tap. Suddenly, the brick wiggled. Then it shivered. A small hole appeared in the middle of the wall. The hole grew bigger and bigger until it became a wide archway. Harry gasped. Behind the wall was a street he had never seen before. It was a street full of magic. "Welcome, Harry," said Hagrid, "to Diagon Alley." The Golden Mountain at Gringotts. The street was full of wonderful things. Harry saw shops selling sparkling crystal balls, stacks of golden telescopes, and cages full of snowy owls. There were big cauldrons made of copper and jars of green beetle eyes. First, they went to a big white building that looked like a palace. This was Gringotts, the wizard bank. Inside, tiny creatures with long fingers and pointed ears were sitting at high desks. "Those are goblins," Hagrid whispered. "Very smart but not very friendly. Don't touch their gold." They went deep underground in a tiny, fast cart. The cart zoomed through dark tunnels and past icy waterfalls. Icy waterfalls. When they reached Harry's vault, a goblin opened the door with a tiny silver key. Inside was a mountain of gold coins. "This is all yours, Harry," Hagrid said. "Your mum and dad made sure you'd be taken care of." Harry filled a small bag with coins. He couldn't believe it. He wasn't poor anymore. The best birthday present after the bank, Hagrid took Harry to a shop called Aesop's Owl Emporium. "Every wizard needs a pet," Hagrid said. "It'll get you a birthday present." They came out of the shop with a beautiful, snowy white owl in a large cage. She had soft feathers and big, amber eyes. Harry decided to name her Hedwig. She nipped Harry's finger gently. Harry loved her already. She was his very first friend. The wand chooses the wizard. Finally, it was time for the most important thing. They stopped at a tiny shop with a sign that said, "Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC." Inside, the shop was filled with thousands of long, narrow boxes reaching all the way to the ceiling. It was very quiet. An old man with pale, silvery eyes appeared from the shadows. "I wondered when I'd be seeing you, Mr. Potter," Mr. Ollivander said. He took out a wand. "Try this one, Beechwood and Dragon Heartstring, 9 inches. Give it a wave." Harry waved the wand, but nothing happened. Mr. Ollivander took it back and gave him another one, Ebony and Unicorn Hair. Harry waved it, and a vase on the table shattered into 1,000 pieces. No, definitely not that one," Mr. Ollivander muttered. Harry tried dozens of wands. He felt a bit worried. What if no wand liked him? But then Mr. Ollivander brought out a very special box. Holly and Phoenix Feather, 11 inches, nice and supple. As soon as Harry touched the wand, he felt a strange warmth in his fingers. He gave it a gentle swish. Whoosh! A stream of red and gold sparks shot out of the end like tiny fireworks. "Bravo!" cried Mr. Ollivander. "Very curious indeed. The phoenix whose tail feather is in your wand gave only one other feather. It is very strange that you should be destined for this wand when its brother gave you that scar." Harry felt a shiver down his back. He didn't fully understand, but he knew his wand was special. Leaving for Hogwarts, the sun was setting as they walked back through the magic wall. Harry's arms were full of heavy books, robes, and his new wand. "Y'all be leaving for school on September 1st, Harry," Hagrid said, handing him a train ticket. Platform 9 3/4, King's Cross Station. Hagrid? Harry asked as they stood on the train platform back to the Muggles' world. Am I really a wizard? Can I really do all these things? Hagrid smiled and patted Harry's head. You've got the magic in you, Harry. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Hogwarts is the best place in the world. You're going to love it. As the train pulled away, Harry watched Hagrid wave until he disappeared. Harry looked at his snowy owl and his magic wand. For the first time, Harry Potter didn't feel like the boy under the stairs. He felt like a real wizard, and he was ready for the greatest adventure of his life.